In this video, we are going to teach you how to use the object formatting features of Gravity. The first thing that we are going to cover in this video is the object properties. Every object in Gravity has a set of properties. If we click to the three dots to the right of any object, we will see here that there's the Properties menu. The most important thing in the Properties menu is this toggle down here, printable or unprintable. If we make this unprintable and click Save, a red dot will appear in the bottom left of the object icon. That means when you go to publish your report, this will not appear in your report. Let's go back and turn this back on to printable. It's very easy to make an object printable or unprintable. To create a table of contents, usually you will have a folder that says TOC. I've gone to the liberty of creating this. Now we're going to click on the three dots to the right of the TOC folder, click Add Child, then TOC. We're just going to name the table of contents TOC, and then click Create. Here, we have to click on the three dots to the right of TOC, click on Properties, click on Style. Here, we're going to have to select our TOC table of contents style. This is important if we want to actually have the table of contents show up. Additionally, we're also going to have to click here on TOC Layout. We're going to have to click on TOC Layout Style, open up the drop-down menu, and click TOC Main, then click Save. Now we're going to have to add the TOC entries. To the right of any object that you want to appear as a TOC entry, click on the three dots, click on Properties, then click on TOC. Here you will have to add what you want to have it labeled as in the TOC and what type of style to apply. TOC Style 1 is your top level. There's TOC Style 2, Style 3. These are tiered styles, and you will need a TOC 1 for a TOC 2 or 3 to apply. We would have to go through and do this for every single object that we want to appear in the table of contents. Now we're going to show you how to update a PDF. Certain documents in your report will be provided to you in PDF format. What this means is you will not be able to edit it in Gravity. Rather, if there are edits that take place to this document, you will be able to upload a new version. To upload a new version of your PDF, double-click on any PDF you want to upload, click on the three bars to the right of the PDF tab. Then click Upload. In this menu, you will be able to upload your new version of this PDF. It will automatically download and update the PDF in your report. Another thing we can do is use drawings in our report. This is useful for objects like an org chart that you might want to change over time. The drawings are represented by the orange box. Let's double click and open up this drawing. This drawing we see has an image. There's a couple things we can do with these drawings. This is a great way to add an image to your report. You can click here on the insert, give us some text boxes, some various shapes. We could draw arrows and lines between the entries. But one thing that's important is if we wanted to update this image, we would click on this image, right-click, and click Replace Image, Upload File from Computer. Once we click that, we would go to our computer and we could upload the image that we wanted to replace. Now we're going to show you how to update master page images. To find the master page images, we will click here on the gear icon and then click on Templates. Here you will be presented with the templates that you use for your reports. For the purposes of this video, we are going to click on the Reno budget, and then here on the right side, we click Master Page Images. Here we see various images that are associated with our report. If we wanted to update these images, we'd simply click here on the pencil icon. This will bring us, once again, a file explorer where we could upload a new image. We click Replace Current, and then the image will be updated. Now we will show you how to create a chart based on data that you wish to represent visually. All charts are represented by this bar chart icon. If we double click here, we will see that we have a chart that is mapped out for us. To create a chart, we're going to have to set a named range in our Excel document, similar to how we created a named range in our text formatting video. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to be using a simple chart. One thing that's very important to know about making a chart is every single column needs to have a name, and every column must be the same size. If this is not the case, we will be unable to print the chart. Select the data that you want to have printed, click on Data, Named Ranges, and then name the range you want to be represented. Done. Now your data is ready to be represented in a chart. Click on the three dots above where you want the chart to be located. For instance, here, we would want the chart to be located just after the county profile continued. Click Add Sibling, then click on Chart. In this menu, we will have to name our chart, select its source object. The source object is the Excel document from which we are drawing the information. This was our population data for Johnson County, non-print. Then we have to pick the named range we have created for this chart. We click here. Our new range was called Named Range 2. Click on Create. And now we have a chart that is created for us in our report. To change the text anywhere or change how the data is represented, we can either click here on the Templates menu to select different types of charts. For instance, we could have stacked bars, column tables, 3D columns, pie charts, any way that you wish to represent your data. The line chart looked the best to me, so we're going to stick with that. To change the basic settings of our charts, we click here on the Customize Chart button. Here we can change other aesthetic features of our chart. For instance, we can add a subchart, and we see here automatically that this data has been populated in. We can change the size and width, various other appearance features, the way that we label data. We could give the chart a legend. We can add localization or credits to the chart. All in all, Gravity provides you with a robust way of adding charts to represent your data visually. The last thing that we're going to cover today in our video is report generation. We've learned how to format all of our documents and our spreadsheets, and we've also learned how to create charts and how to create a table of contents. Now our report is ready to be printed. To prepare the final version of your report, click on the three dots to the right of the top level report folder and click on Generation and click on Generate. This will generate a high quality version of your report. We click on Generate. This will take some time since it is using the highest settings possible. Now that you've successfully generated your report, you are ready to publish your report for the public. Congratulations.